Hello everyone, Adam with Hype is here Media, and today you're going to experience a monster and a movie. So let's get started, shall we? Today I have a treat of epic proportions for y'all, and you ask yourself, is it going to be Citizen Kane? Is it going to be, I don't know, anything of any reference? Is it going to be Eaten Alive? Is it going to be Adam Look Around and Name Movies? The Cat o' Nine Tails? No, it's not. It's not. It's going to be something even better. As you may see by the action-packed drama that is, can't do this right, behind me, we are going to review Bob Chaney as, see it? The Instructor. Yeah. This is a Vinegar Syndrome release, and I'm speechless. I don't think I'm speechless very often. Let me show off the movie, and then we'll talk about it, because this needs to have some sort of structure, right? Here is the Vinegar Syndrome release. As you can see, it is a limited edition release, and this box art is fantastic. It's so good. In fact, when I saw the trailer for this, I immediately knew I had to have it, because if you know anything about the movies I like, I've said it before, the cheesier they are, sometimes the worse they are, the better they are. And I think we all feel that way to an extent. Here is the front, and it's designed like an old DVD rental, VHS rental. And there's the back. This here is Bob Chaney. This also is Bob Chaney. I'm going to tell you right now, this is glorious, okay? This movie took half a decade to be made. Nearly half a decade. It was started in 1981. I can't remember Bendel, gentleman's name Bendel, Bob Bendel, or somebody Bendel. Forgive me for not knowing the gentleman's. Don Bendel actually made this movie. And he wrote the movie, he directed the movie, and from what I've heard, from what I've read up, Bob Chaney came to him and said, I want to make a movie. And he wanted to be the star of his own movie. If you don't know much about Bob Chaney has an extensive history in martial arts. He shows that off throughout the movie by never removing his karate gi. I don't think he took it off once, which is very awkward in a sense. He might have removed it once. But this movie starts out with a premise being laid out. It's Bob Chaney as the Instructor, which, by the way, he doesn't have a name. He's the Instructor. That's his name throughout this movie. We never find out his name. He's credited as the Instructor. If you did not know, he instructs. The Instructor has a student, and he is teaching the student by taking a long run. We are introduced to some kids. We're introduced to a gentleman who you might be a villain, might be. He also might be just, you don't know what he is, to be fair, because they show this guy following the Instructor and his student. The student appears to be 50 years old, maybe unemployed, maybe weird. Yeah, weird, definitely weird. And they do have a little bit of a run-in with the rival Instructor's school mates. I'm doing terrible, but just trust me on this. As you're introduced to the villain, you find out that the villain isn't actually the villain. He's just some weird dude who follows them and dresses up like a ninja. In fact, you can actually see him right there. But that's not the villain. That's the crazy talk right there. So yes, the Instructor is phenomenal for all it is. It's a 4.5 on IMDb for y'all who care. Again, this was a film from what, and when you research it, you find out that a lot of the guys wanted to make this movie because the city was behind it. They enjoyed it. There's some really good director's takes. When you go to the actual special features on this, you actually have Don Bendel, who is the writer, producer, director, does a director's commentary track over this, and it's really good. you open this up and you actually have, and let me just tell y'all, I can't tell you why I haven't taken this out and done something with it yet, but it's gonna happen. Don't want to rip that there as I drop it on the ground. Let me make sure I'm careful with this, because this is easy to, oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, that's the Instructor, and there's the other side there. So just by itself, it's worth it. You also have a booklet. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if this is the artwork they were talking about. From what I understood, and it's even in one of his books, the art that was done by this, the artwork was done by a young James Cameron, actually, which is very interesting. There is quite a few fight scenes, not well done, don't make a lot of sense. In fact, the whole story doesn't make a lot of sense. Why are they mad? And to be fair, this is one of the only movies I've ever seen that gives the good guy consequences that he immediately overcomes. And this spoiler alert, I guess, but he gets charged with murder and he's out within 5 minutes. Yeah, so this does have alternate artwork, against the same ones as you can see here. As a friend of mine says, JeffMan316, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of taken back by this. The carpet does not match the drapes. So I recommend picking this up. If you can get this on sale, even if it's not on sale, grab it, because it's one of those movies you put on the background. The commentary is absolutely probably the best thing about this movie. There is a song that plays at the end of this movie that I have been humming to myself forever. In fact, it's playing behind me. I don't think I'm going to get a copyright strike. We'll take the chance, but if you listen to it, right? Not language. There's a bad man. Like, literally, that's the music. That's the words. There's words to this, okay? And it's all about the Instructor. I hope it gets stuck in every one of y'all's heads. I really do, because I literally walk around the corner just all day. It's been a problem. So, yeah, and it just repeats that, okay? So, it's good, okay? So, this is the Instructor. Haven't even taken a sip of my Monster. I got all worked up over the Instructor, y'all. I want to thank you all for subscribing, commenting. We're pushing 1,000 subscriptions. I do this because it's fun, but I hope somebody gets something out of this. It's a joy. It really is. I have this huge collection. Might as well share it with y'all, right? So again, the Instructor. It's good. It's good. It's bad, but it's so good. Comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know, did you see the ending? Do you remember? Tell me, do you know how we got to the ending? Why did the ending happen? And what was the deal with the weird dude? What was his deal? And why could we only hear him talking in his head? Why could we only hear his internal struggle? We heard nobody else's internal struggle but the weird dude who starts out dressing like a ninja.
I'll get you. I'll mangle you, you turd.
Like, when the movie started, to be fair, I thought he was a badass. Like, I was like, this guy here, like, something happened with him and the Instructor, and he's back, man. He's back from Russia somewhere. Then you just realize that at first they actually catch him and they ask him, what are you following us for? And he's like, I just want to be like y'all.
Well, I want to be an instructor just like you and be a black belt, sir. Can I take karate from you? And
they just dismiss, get on out here, you, and next thing you know, like, he's never a threat. He's never a threat. But somehow he is. Oh, man. The Instructor. Watch it. And watch some media, like some media, buy some media, enjoy movies, and please comment down below, did you see this movie? Are you going to watch this movie? Please let me know. Thank you so much again for watching. This is Adam with Monster and a movie, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.